So we recently got our delivery of Eclipse helmets. This is for a cool project starting next season, our proper shop race team. More information on that later. I'm very excited about this, but for now we are still in the planning phase, but you will see loads of videos of that because we are going to get more equipment, jerseys, sunglasses and whatnot. So you'll hear more about that. Getting to the Giro Eclipse, pretty cool helmet. We decided that this should be the team helmet for the 2023 season. Aerodynamic, but still with 14 vents, so your head will stay cool. Also inside we have those channels which should further enhance the cooling effect. And Giro still managed to keep it pretty aero. Also in the back they say that those shapes here should really nicely channel the airflow and reduce drag. However, I'm not sure, I'm not an aerodynamic specialist, if the helmet can reduce that much of a drag. In my opinion, it's much more important how you're positioned on the bike. If you're nice and low and you can get your elbows nicely tucked away and still produce the power. Features the Eclipse Spherical, which means it's basically constructed out of two pieces, and you see that the helmet moves from side to side, and this should decrease the rotational force if you happen to have a crash. It should also reduce brain injury. Might get only a mild concussion instead of a really bad one. Pretty cool, feels pretty safe, and still it's pretty light, even with this MIPS system, about 270 grams for a size M, which is nice. So basically, like all Giro helmets, at least for me, if you put it on, it just fits and you really feels like nothing on the head, and you won't be bothered by it. If we compare it to the Ether right here, you see that it has really huge vents and also a lot more, I believe. So this will really be a helmet that you use on really hot days. And also what's cool here is that if you have like little insects that fly into your helmet, which can be pretty annoying and even dangerous if it's bees or anything like that, they actually fly in and really fast also fly out again because they have so much space and they just basically fly through the helmet. Happened to me on some instances, it's pretty nice. Which won't happen with the Eclipse, I believe, because once it's in, it's really much more close than the Ether. What's always a really important feature, at least for me and some of my friends, is can you put your sunglasses into the helmet? For instance, if you're on a long climb and you want to remove your glasses because of the sweat will be on the glasses anyway, I like to turn them around, put them up. And when I tried the helmet, this was already a little bit of a deal breaker for me because the Oakley radars, which are my, and I guess if you're a cyclist, you will have at least one friend who also uses the Oakley radars. You can only put them up until a certain point and then they begin really to poke into your head. Of course they stay in place, however looks pretty stupid, and also they move, so if you would do an attack on a long climb or just a workout and you don't want to worry about the glasses, this probably won't be the helmet for you. Compare this to the Ether. Of course, with nice big vents, goes perfectly in, does not poke into the head but goes on the head, perfect. So this is the only little negative point on the Eclipse. However, we will receive new glasses for the season, and let's just hope that they will be better to stick into the helmet. Otherwise you would just have to put them here onto the jersey, or like here, or onto your ears from the back. We will find a solution. So a pretty cool helmet in general. We'll see how it will perform in the season. If you have any more questions about it, just please leave them in the comment section below, and I see you in the next one.